launch day. Oh my goodness, I love a launch day. And so do you at home. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Rebecca Redican. You can call me Becky. And we have got such a special treat for you. Do you know what? It's time to get ready to celebrate. What do we need when we celebrate it? Well, we need a bevy or two. I've got some of that. It's getting a bit warm at the moment, isn't it? So something to fan yourself off with the bargainacious deals. What about if you've got, I don't know, you just want to sort of add a little je ne sais quoi. What will I do with this? Behind the ear. Why not? It's a party. We have got so many treats coming up for you because we are launching today our 3rd Year of Craft box. This is a big celebration time and we have got absolutely everything to get you in the mood for crafting. If you've never heard of Year of Craft, you're thinking, hang on, Bex, bit of a strange way to start it. We have started off at the top of this year creating a selection of Year of Craft boxes that we bring out every now and again. Some of them have gone, some of them have sold out, some of them, sneaky hint, I've got some back in stock of. I'll tell you more later. And some are brand new, and that's exactly what we've got today. It's not just me, of course. We are here with our wonderful craft expert. It is the Debbie Fisher.
Woo-hoo! Don't you just love her enthusiasm? You are ready for a party, Becky.
So ready. For anyone who's new and doesn't know what Year of Craft is, can you tell us a bit about how we started?
Do you know what? Absolutely. So let's start at the beginning. Year of Crafts. Now, I do apologise straight away because this beautiful 3-tier box in front of me is no longer in stock. So I am not trying to tease you, I promise. I just want everyone to know that if you've purchased this at the beginning of the year, this is your next instalment of that bolt-on box. So what happens, the Year of Crafts tells this story of all your crafts. So in this chest, and I'm really not going to tease you with stuff in there in case people haven't got it, but you would purchase this one, then you would go to issue 1. So issue 1 on top. Now I can tease you with this one because issue 1 is in stock. Yay! So if you did want to go from issue 1, that's absolutely fine. You don't need the big box. It just means if you've had it all, it then goes on top. Then we had issue 2, bringing in issue 2, another bolt-on box onto the top. And then today we have the brand new issue 3, popping that on the top there, all those bolt-ons. But let me move this all to the side because this is what the Year of Crafts was building up to. So if you've gone for that beginning one, you would get this folder. In the folder, you would have all the inspiration to use for that first 3-tiered box. Then at the back here, if I fold this over, this is then, these little tabs is where you put your booklets. So you'll have your booklet 2, your booklet 1, your issue 1, which will give you all those different ones. Now this one is the one that's in stock. So it's got these gorgeous projects in there, it's got templates in there, lots of different things that you can use. And then you go on to then add. My issue 2, I do apologise, I've left it at home, so I haven't got that here. And then if I turn that over, you've then got your tab here. Oh, what's that? It's just that? I thought that was the book then of issue 2, someone else. But look, it's just a plain booklet. But what you would do is then put your issue into these tablets. Now, I know I've sort of blown your mind with all that inspiration, but what I do have to say, and I'm just going to bring this one in, you do not need to own any of the other boxes to purchase this one today. So if you are new to crafting or new to the Year of Crafts, this box is everything you need to craft the project that are in this magazine.
And you are going to get your hands on so many goodies, let me tell you. I have already got 26% of the stock gone. 26% exactly. We refreshed it just before the show. 26% gone already. So I would say that's over a quarter. So I would say to you, absolutely seize the moment on this if you do want to grab it. You are going to get the Year of Craft, a big celebration collection. And this we are bringing to you. You're getting the box. And the box, as you've seen there, it has the drawer on it. It becomes those lovely stackables if you want to get the others. We will do an unboxing unboxing of this shortly. So I will tell you, we'll go through everything that you're getting your hands on. Before it though, let me tell you, along with the 190 elements within here, you are going to get some papers in there, but we all know what we're like when it comes to paper. I don't know if you're anything like me, but as soon as you start down a crafting journey, the last thing you want to do is only have 1 or 2 pieces of paper left over, because I become a bit stingy. Do you know what I mean? I become a little bit mean with myself. I think, oh, I can't make that because what if it goes wrong? Or oh, maybe I want to do this idea. Grab your hands on another paper pad. I would, if you fancy it, just because we've got it in today and we don't always. This one here is your 8x8, and we are bringing it to you, all the celebration pages, which again I'll go through with you more later. It is just $9.99 or $12.95, unless you're platinum or you're new. You're getting all of those pages for just $7.99. Now I do want to let you know that elements like these are always popular because we're doing it by itself. You can buy 2, 3, hey, why not? Buy 7 if you wanted to. I have got 30% of that paper pad gone now. So do seize the moment on that. I'll show you the solids if I may. This is your solid colour one that you're getting. Again, 8 inches by 8 inches. It's a great size because it goes through so many of your machines, but also it's perfect because if you want to do inspirational pieces like this, it's great for your mat and you are getting so many colours. You're getting colours for bonfire night, Guy Fawkes night if you will. You're getting ones for Independence Day, Labour Day. You're getting colours for St Patrick's Day, St George's Day, St Andrew's Day. You have got so many colours in here and they are beautifully complementary to the colours you're getting within this. I mean, for example, let's go page 1, blue. I've got the perfect blue to go with it. This has all been thought out for you. We've done the work so you don't have to, and you don't have to break the bank either. Today for you, it is 20% gone on this. It's just £12.99 that you're getting with the 36 sheets. Do you fancy having a sneaky peek at exactly what you're going to be getting in that box? Let's head on over. I'm swimming to you, Fish. What are we up to?
Come and swim away with me. We are going to do a beautiful unboxing. So let's have a look at what you get. The beautiful presented box comes in this drawer. Very, very strong. So it's going to last you pretty much forever if you take care of it. Inside, straight away, you are going to find that beautiful magazine. The magazine is jam-packed from the start. So Sarah welcoming you to issue 3 and then all the way through. So if I just flick through to the beginning, we'll have a little bit more in-depth look at this later on, but I'm just flicking through so you can see all those different projects. And in the middle we've actually got all these different templates. So what you can do is either take these out, trace through them with what's it called?
Tracing paper.
Yeah, I was
Greaseproof
tracing paper or greaseproof paper, that's what I was thinking of. And then you can have them, and then what I would do is then mount them onto the card, cut them out and create your own templates with them. But these are going to be really usable. There's some great projects in here that are going to use all those papers, the dies, the different embossing folders, the stencils. I mean, look at these for real celebrations. I mean, they're just amazing. And what's great about these, like we think of the US, but obviously the UK is red, white and blue as well. So all those colours represent our nations, which is amazing. And then it goes right through to the very last page. You are getting a project. So there's no adverts in there. There's no things that you don't want to see. It is page to page projects in your issue 3. Then we get to the box itself. So when you unwrap your box, which is our gorgeous tissue paper again, you're going to get straight away your gorgeous stamp sets. Now in your stamp sets, I'm going to grab myself a piece of card just so you can see them individually. So this one's great because it gives you all the different elements of celebration. So if you're sending out an invite straight away, you've got your RSVP, you've got your order of service here, you've got your save the dates, you've got your invitation, you've got all these different words that relate to that celebration, your graduation, your anniversary, birthdays, retirement, you're engaged, new baby. Everything you can see here is just going to work so well for all your celebration cards. Then on top of that, we're getting all the celebration celebration accessories. So your balloons, your bunting, your hearts, your cakes. We've got the swash stamps here as well, which are so popular and really on trend at the moment. And then we've got those gorgeous floral elements. So if you're celebrating your wedding, you could do all your stationery from this kit. It is so beautiful. We've got borders here, corners, your florals. It is outstanding. Then we've got our ribbons here. So accessories, as in your ribbons. So we've got ribbons that will match. Now, the reason, because there's a lot of colours going on in this kit with the paper pad, the reason we haven't covered them all is because that's why we put white in. So use your alcohol markers. So if you want to do the red, some red ribbon to go with your red makes, you can colour your ribbon with your alcohol pens in red. If you want them blue, colour them blue. If you want a darker green, darken your darker ribbons. So these will go, these are generic colours that will go really well in your makes. Then we've got our dies here, border dies, again, so popular without a cutting edge on one side. So think of all the card blanks that you can make with these. Think of all the edges on your boxes that you can do with them. You can make your rosettes with them. There are so many different things and so versatile these two dies are. And then it wouldn't be a celebration without celebrating what that number was, whether you're doing numbers on your tables, whether you are doing number of somebody's age, an anniversary, maybe a new home card where you're putting the number of the door on there. So you've got everything there, and your ordinals, am I saying the right word?
Yes.
Yes. Ordinals. And then we've got stencils on top of that. So I have been asked to emboss the stencils, which we will do and show you how we do that as we go through. You've got the gorge. I mean, really, look at these. There's so much on them. You haven't got to use the whole thing. You can use it in sections. I love this one. I think this is a great one for inking through and creating lines on your diary. So, which is a great one. And then you've got all your different sort of edges there. Then we've got templates. So, ever fancied making your own bunting? We've got bunting templates. Look at this, in 2 different sizes, as well as your mats and layers. I mean, they're really big sizes. You're going to create the most amazing buntings for your celebration. We've then got these pieces here, which are going to make your can't think what they're called, it's gone out of my head. What are these called?
Pinwheels.
Pinwheels, that's it. I said it all the time earlier on, and then it just completely went out of my head. Yeah, you can create your 2 different styles of pinwheels, so they're fantastic. And then you've got your start template as well. So you've got your templates. You've then got, we wouldn't be a box without giving you your envelopes and cards in your A6, in your 6x6, and in your 7x5 inch. That's envelopes and card stocks. Then we've got these, which are amazing. I have to tell you, I'm so excited by these. What they are is they are just plain white, which means your sentiments can be coloured in whatever medium you choose. So if you want your ink pads, your alcohol pens, your water reactive pens, anything you choose to colour these with, you can mix and match these with the colour that you're doing your project. And then it wouldn't be a box without having the most amazing papers. And the great thing about these is because they are all usable, you will use them, mark my words. So if I was you, I'd absolutely put a couple of those extra pads into your basket. I mean, look at that, it looks amazing. That does look like coloured champagne bubbles. It looks like confetti. It looks like that the confetti balloons when you burst them and you cringe because you've got to hoover up all those little pieces everywhere. But look at that. I mean, how absolutely stunning. That's like just a completely different take on gingham, isn't it? It's just stunning. And all these different colours are going through. And then you get the most amazing, this to me is next level craft card.
Yeah.
Because you've got the craft card on both sides. So it doesn't matter whether you use it on the front or the back. If you're making boxes, you've got that really good quality craft card on each side, and then you go through all those solid patterns there. So it really is the most amazing comprehensive box to create all those different effects that you want to, all those different projects. You can just do your own. You can make and continue to make lots of different things with the stencils, with the stencils that you ink through, with your dies that you've got in that box, with your ribbons to help embellish, with your stamp set, not 1, not 2, but 3 stamp sets. And on top of that, you've got a project booklet that's going to give you so many different projects that you can create with this beautiful box.
There is so much in there. One thing there isn't so much of though now is stock. 26% we were on 14 and a half minutes ago. We are up to over 30 now. It looks like about 32. We've just hit refresh on that. 32% of the stock gone. That's nearly a third of our stock gone, okay? So if you do want this and you do want to seize the moment, because there's so many of you in. Janet says, I ordered my box yesterday. June said, I'm so glad that I was able to get the box this weekend. I've had Karen in saying, well, I ordered the paper. I thought I could just add it to my next order, but it is selling fast. It is selling fast, the paper as well. You have got serious opportunity here, but you do have to be quick. We are bringing to you that wonderful Year of Crafts box, and this is the third one. And don't forget, it is 190 elements. I've just got the old calculator out and done a quick calculation. That is about 15 pence per element, or 17 cents per element. This is an incredible deal. That's if you're platinum, by the way, or it's your first order. Don't forget, you are getting 50 bonus points with this. And if you are brand new and it is your first order, you're getting that platinum price, so 15 p or 17 cents per element, but also you're getting the extra 50 bonus points too. So this is a great time to get involved. Let me also remind you, with this, we have got the pads with it. So the paper comes inside, as you can see, but it is a consumable. You are likely to go through it pretty quickly, and if you were to follow every single project in the magazine that you get with this, you may well have run out of all of the paper anyway. So if you wanted to make multiples, it could be pretty difficult. Save yourself the hassle and let's bring to you the paper pads. These are the patterned ones. There is so much going on in there. You're gonna love those ones. I'll show you them more later, as well as those ones at $9.99 full price, or $12.95. And I will just let you know as well, that is for the entire paper pads, and you'll know, especially for an 8x8, it's a really good price, that. And not only got that one, I've also got the solids for you. These are the complementary colours that we're bringing into you. So you've got the blue, the red, the white as well. Of course, a lot of flag colours within there. You've also got your baby blues, your peaches. You've got almost your teals in there, as well as others. Today, $12.99 on that one, or $14.95, unless you're platinum, where it's just over a tenner or nearly $12. We did mention a back in stock earlier on, so let me tell you exactly what this is. We are bringing to you issue 1 again, okay? Now, this is a special one, because we brought it to you originally, and we're talking start of the year, and it sold out, probably like this one is going to, like that. It has taken us until now, and let's face it, it's, August in a matter of days. It has taken us to now to get this back in stock. It's because all of the elements we've had to get, it takes ages to collect them up. You may well think, oh, have they got issue 2 in? No, we are working on it. But the thing is, it took us so long to get this one back in. We are still working on the second one. If you are brand new, you've not bought any Year of Crafts yet, this is a lovely one to add on to that order, because some of them you may well find intertwine in. Again, we're going to find out more about that later. And I will just let you know that if you do want to stock up on paper pads, maybe you did get that box, but you ran out of the papers. Hey, we got the papers back for you too. We've done a bit of a bundle, so we've squished them in together on this one. So you're going to get the pattern, and you're going to be getting the solid colours in together. I cannot believe that you're going to be saving 25% on this. And I will just show you as well how sensational some of these colours are in here. I think you are going to adore working with these ones if you haven't as of yet. They really are going to go great, actually, because there's quite a few pinks and blues in here, similar to that in the box that you've just ordered today. So those perfectly work together. 25% saving on those ones in total. I will let you know we are over a third of the stock gone on that first box, on the box 3 now. So please, 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 the only reason I'm saying for you to check out is because, and I have done this myself before, left some in my basket, and then it's come to the end of the day or the end of the show, and they've sold out of those elements. So I do just want to give you a heads up, because I don't want you to sit at home and go, Becky, you didn't tell us. So we'll show you more in a little moment, but who fancies a demo from this brand new box? Yeah, me too. What are we going to be making first, please?
So I thought we'd do something a little bit different to actually help our US viewers do a scrapbook page. So I thought with the 4th of July not long being gone, you'll all have lots of celebration photos and lots of memories that you want to create. So I'm going to do a really quick 8x8 scrapbook page.
Fab.
So I've took the gorgeous papers, obviously inspired by the US, and I'm taking all these elements. So I've got our balloon stamps on this one, we've got our dies that's going to create our numbers, and I've got the gorgeous bunting. I adore this. I think it's a great one to have to do your bunting, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do your bunting onto hanging them up as bunting. You can actually do them as a scrapbook layout as well. So I'm going to take that largest one and I'm just going to draw around. So let me just use my pen, and all we're going to do is draw around here. So popping that into place, and because you've got those gorgeous straight lines, really easy to cut out. So the next one we're going to do, we're going to go down in sizes. So I'm going to take this one quite a little bit smaller. So I'm just putting it to the edge there, and we're going to go down to, this time I'm going to go down to the second line in, and then just draw around that bunting. So a really great way and quick way, and I'm doing this literally from scratch because I want you to see just how easy it is. I didn't really do that very well. I should have actually put that up to the side, so I'm just wasting, aren't I? But never mind, for demo purposes it's absolutely fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my guillotine, so that will be the quickest way to get my straight edge. Line this up to the side. So this is the smallest one. We're going to...
The smallest guillotine. It's going to come in at the bottom
the guillotine.
of the screen.
Sorry, it's the biggest guillotine.
It's the biggest guillotine.
But the small one will work.
The small one is at the bottom of your screen. If you would like the large one, it's at the bottom of your screen now. And this is UK only, I'm afraid.
So let's just line that one up, cutting that down. And as you can see, what I have done is just done it on the back so I can see it better.
Yes.
So pop that into place, and then I'm going to bring my scissors in to cut that rest of that line. So straight up to the centre and the other one. And you can see how quick and easy that was to get that first bunting.
Mary's saying, yay, scrapbooking!
We know we've got our mad scrapbookers out there. I don't mean mad, I mean, I actually meant, I said the wrong word then. I'm acting as if you're all mad. You could be just like me. I'm a bit potty. But I meant mad about scrapbooking. It come out, you're mad scrapbookers. Now, with these other ones, what I love about having all these bits of papers, and you will be frugal with yours, even though you don't have to be because you can get the extra pads, but you'll still want to be frugal. What we can then do is we can stamp these extra balloon shapes. Now, we've used every piece on here, so I'm just going to use the outside line, but if I turn this round, can you see, let me bring this in, you've got these balloons, but they've got extra embellishments even inside the balloon, so we've literally wasted no space in being able to use that design. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring in my rocker blocks for quickness. Well, I say quickness, only quick if I can find one. There we go. And then pick those, turn those the right way. Let's do one at a time. So picking up our first one, I'm just going to grab myself an ink pad.
Which ink pad are you going to go for?
I think I'm going to go for Flagstone. It's my sort of go-to one. Yes, I do love the Flagstone. All of them are good. I think black gives you that really dark line, and if you don't want something so harsh, you don't need to use that. The great thing is with this, we can go in. I mean, look how brilliant that is, just straight away, and then we'll do another one on the opposite one. Pop that inside again. Just ink that up. And then we will pop that one out, so you've got your stripy balloon. And then all you would do, and I won't do this all because it'll take too much time, but you will just cut round them, and what I would do is leave that line in them, so you cut around the black line.
I get you.
And then if I bring these in, you can see here then, you can see the black line around them, and it just gives them a realisticness about them.
Yes.
So let's pop those to the side. Then we want to use our letters. So, the other thing I want to do, I'm going to bring in celebration. So let's pick where we've got our celebrate at the bottom. So I'm going to take one of these off. I think you get two. Yes, you get two designs of those. And then what I would suggest is actually cutting it out, because they stay in here quite well.
Yeah.
So cut them out like this. And then I'm going to get myself a scrap piece of card just to colour onto. And then what we're going to do is bring in our pen. There we go, our red pen. Let's do it in the medium one. And all you then do, it's just easier to colour by colouring all over. So if you've got that background still intact, it's quite fiddly if it's not intact.
Yeah.
So just colour all over, which makes it super easy. If you've got your classique markers, you can use the chisel nib and you'll have it done in seconds. But I do just have my tri-blend markers to hand. So just colouring that in.
And what kind of sort of cardstock or paper stock is it on top of this? What is it? Could you do, for example, stamping on this if you wanted to?
Stamping onto the actual words?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You know, just like little bits of stars or something like that.
Yeah, you could, absolutely. It is, I would say it's just a general white cardstock.
Oh, fab.
And it is card.
Yeah.
So, yeah, absolutely. And you would get away with it. It actually feels a little bit rougher, like as if it's watercoloured.
Got you.
So I think it will take your watercolours as well.
Brilliant.
And then if you just literally give that a wiggle, look at that, it comes out completely. And if I turn my card over, you've then got it perfectly drawn onto.
Yay! So
once we've got that, yeah, it did look horrible. George is saying, yeah, she's saying how bad my demo was because it looked horrible before. No, she didn't.
But
it does look horrible
now.
in there, but it shows, it catches every bit of it then, which is good. So we've got our extra bits. We've then got our dies. So what I've done here, rather than cut them out, I'm just going to show you what I've done. So I've actually cut out here. I've got our July the 4th. So I've already cut these words out. These words, so the letters are from our, I think, the Eclipse dies. So you'll have alphabet dies at home. And then I've used the th and the number 4, so we can get the 4th of July with our numbers.
Great. They come in the pack?
Yep,
the box.
Absolutely. So we've then got our scrapbook page. I'm going to pop this on here. I've also got a piece just to put over, behind. Now what I did do was I gutted out the middle section of that pad because I didn't want to use the whole thing to cover, because I've just covered it with a white piece. But what it will do is it'll just give you that rigidity that you need when you do your scrapbooking page. So just putting my tape on as we go around all the lines, and then we'll just mount that onto our back piece. So exactly the same. I'm just going to knock these two together because they will be exactly the same size, so I know that will stick perfectly. And then we're going to start putting our scrapbook page together. So I think you'll all remember, hopefully, when we did broadcast the 4th of July, I had my little hat on and my t-shirt, and I forgot, of all things, to take a photo. So I had to screen grab a photo. So it's not the best photo, but it's the best I could do.
I think you look lovely in it.
I think it's just the screenshot is not a particularly good one. So I've done this in white, and I've done different sizes here. Let me just bring this one in. Yeah, I've done a bigger size in that one and then the white here. So you can see there we've just done our different sizes to layer up.
Yeah.
So let's layer this one up. But what it does do, it gives you a good idea of how this kit is going to work when you have your, when you want to do your celebration, scrapbooks.
Yes, scrapbook paging.
Let's pop that onto there. So you could use the same layout, but you could do your own sort of designs on there. And then our last one, this white one.
Oh, Nee's come up with a good idea. You could, with the words that you've just peeled out there, you could overlay the cutout with a clear sparkle pen.
Oh, brilliant idea. Yes, absolutely. I love that idea. So this is my picture. So I'm sort of laughing and closing my eyes in there, but it did go really well with our layout. So popping that on there. I look a bit drunk actually, don't I?
Well, I was thinking
I really wasn't. I really wasn't.
a bit squiffy, you look.
Is that not the same thing as drunk?
Oh, yeah, I think mine just sounds a bit cuter. You weren't though, obviously.
Do you know when you're trying to get a picture and you just can't seem to get
Oh,
the
and you
right
have to keep
picture?
pausing yourself
Yes,
and
you have
screenshotting
to
every
keep
3 seconds.
And I was like, you know what, that will do. That will do. You get the idea.
Yeah.
So I
I had
always
a look at one that Crafters TV put up of me yesterday, where I am halfway through a big laugh and Sarah's in it looking all gorgeous, and so are you, and Bernie's there, and then I'm sort of like the kid at the back of the class just like laughing. It's not my favourite. My friend actually screenshotted it saying, "You look beautiful here." She was being sarcastic.
It's always the way though, isn't it? When you want something to go really well, it just never does.
Yeah.
So let's pop that there, and then one on the top. So that's our balloons. And then I've just got my art liner, and all I'm going to do from the top there is we're going to just come down with our squiggles. In fact, let's just do a little squiggly end so it looks like our balloons are going somewhere. And then all I've got here, let's bring in Gloria and give that a glue down.
For anyone who's not met Gloria, Gloria is...
Oh, she's not here? Oh, yes, she is.
Oh, goodness, thank goodness.
It's my little glue booth.
The glue booth.
Yes. Most people know who Gloria is now, so I think we're okay.
Well, if someone had tuned in for the first time today,
Absolutely,
they
they'd be
might
like,
think...
Who is Gloria?
They might think this lady who looked a bit squiffy in that picture's talking to an inanimate object.
Oh, I talk to inanimate objects all the time, Becky.
We were talking about this before, weren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Please tell me that I'm not on my own. Does anyone else talk to themselves when they go around supermarkets, when they're getting ready, like anywhere, all the time?
Yeah, do let us know. We'd love to hear from you on social. Also, do you speak to any of your crafting equipment or have names for any crafting equipment?
I
Just
have
like the
another
fish does?
name.
Gloria.
Yeah, I have a Martha as well. She's my sat nav.
Oh.
Yeah. She's my best friend. She keeps me company. Yeah, I always thank her when I get to my destination.
Oh, you are just so cute. I love that. Do you say thank you, Martha?
Yeah, always. And then I say, sorry, Martha, I want to go this way, when she tells me I'm going in the wrong direction and has to recalculate.
Please let us know any names you've got for inanimate objects. That would be ace.
Yeah,
Oh,
and if
Martha.
does anyone name like their crafty objects? Do you have a different name for your Gemini? Like, do you have a Gemini Jim or a Gemini Julia? I don't name my Gemini. Yeah. Gemini Jim.
Yeah.
Is that already taken? I'd like to think I'd just call mine Will.
Will?
Yeah.
Why Will?
The Gemini Man, Will Smith.
Right, yeah, of course.
He did a film called Gemini
Yeah,
Man.
no, I do remember, yeah.
So, and he's just a bit of a hottie.
Do you think so, Will Smith?
Do you not?
What film role specifically did he take your breath away?
Everyone, but my favourite probably. I've loved him since Prince of Bel-Air.
All right.
Yeah, so, and there we go. That's our scrapbook page finished.
Oh, I love it.
And there we go. Yeah, so not too bad at all.
That feels so celebratory. It feels so happy, doesn't it? I love it. Thank you so much for making that for us. Isn't that beautiful? I think it makes you just feel really happy, real feel good. Now, my producer is just refreshing her page. We know that we've got over 40% gone. We're just trying to see how much over 40% of the stock has gone on this. I will let you know that in a minute or two. This is your year of craft. This is the big celebration box with 190 elements. You are also going to be getting in here some paper, but of course, if you want to stock up, I've got it here for you. Let me show you some of the pages in this, because as I'm looking at them, I'm thinking a few things. I'm looking at these and I'm thinking, I could use this for Memorial Day, Independence Day. You could use these for, you know, Labor Day, for example. Is it just me, or when you're looking at this, is anyone else who's a bit of a Marvel fan thinking Captain America? Yeah, could be, couldn't it? You could do almost Marvel-inspired ones. George just laughed in my ear. He obviously disagrees. I've also got for you different varieties in here. You could use for like Veterans Day, for example. I love the texture on this, that kind of detail. It reminds me a little bit, maybe even Kath Kidson, that kind of inspiration there. I'm looking at some of these pages and I'm thinking of all the events. I'm thinking Mother's Day, St Andrew's Day, St George's Day, Thanksgiving. I'm thinking, you know, Easter even. I'm thinking St Patrick's Day. I'm thinking festivals, some of them, you know, like Glastonbury Festival. I'm thinking this one would be great. We've got the Platinum Jubilee coming up soon, haven't we? Which we've got a bank holiday for. Great one for that kind of thing. I'm thinking bonfire night, because yeah, it looks like toppings on cakes, doesn't it? But also it looks like streamers or fireworks. You do you know what World Cake Day it is in November? I think it's like the 26th of November or something like that. That'd be great for Cake Day. You've got barbecues inspired here. You've got school patterns. This is one of my favorites. That to me just screams out influencers on Instagram. I just love it. You've got so much going on in here. If you do want to grab that one, all of those pages for just $9.99. We want to make your life easier though, so we have brought to you a complimentary set of solid colours. Same situation with this, you're looking at 240 GSM. Just in case you are new, let me tell you, when we're talking about GSM, we're talking about the thickness of the card. So the higher the number, the thicker it is. So this one is 240, which is, just for a noise test, oh, that's a good sturdy bit of card. Much thicker than, say, for example, your printer cards that you'd be used to working with. All of these different colours that you can see in here, perfectly complementing the colours that we have got in the book. That means that we've done the work so you don't have to. Get each of them if you fancy it. Maybe you're likely to use the patterns more, you want to buy more of those, then do so. I will say to you, on our last check, there was over 30% gone on that one. By the way, 30% of that one gone. If you do want the solids as well, the same amount of that one has gone. It looks like people are buying one of each of them. Let's talk now about the original box, if we may. We brought to you some paper pads in that original box, and we've been having loads of you just begging to get them back in, because you'll notice when our craft experts are making, they won't always use paper pads that we've got on the show. They may well use something different. And so these ones have been used time and time again. They are back in for you. You're getting them both in this deal, okay? So if you do want them, it is the Duo paper collection. You're getting 144 sheets in these ones, and you're saving, I was going to say it's this one, isn't it? So you have got the all occasion ones, which, sorry, it's these ones we're looking at. You are getting both of these ones. I will just say to you, it's 144 sheets. So let me show you 72 in these ones. These are your bold colours. When you're looking at our paper pads, all of these ones on the front, this is 300 GSM, just to let you know the thickness of that. Look at the range of colours you are getting in here. Oh my goodness. I've got like ombres of different hues. If you imagine the colour wheel, I've got the colour wheel spectrum in here really, haven't I? Deeper reds, medium reds, lighter reds. Deeper oranges, lighter oranges into your yellows. Then I've got your sort of grey outdoors colours. You know, you've got like your fern colours in here, your bark colours, twig colours, etc. Then I'm going a little bit more sort of outdoorsy. You've got kind of your British racing green almost there. You're getting your meadow hues in this. I love this colour. It's almost parakeet, isn't it? It makes you smile. These I'm thinking holiday. And then I'm going straight through to my essentials. Those deep inky blues, those wonderful greys, and those sort of majestic off-whites. All of those you're getting in there, but I'm not stopping. Let me show you this. Now, this one we did bring it to you previously, as I said, sold out in a jot, and it has been used a lot by our craft experts. Hey up, I look like I've made me a dress out of this a bit. I love this one. You are getting the flowers in this. Who can you think of in your family who might appreciate this one? Have you got anyone who loves a bit of polka dot? It reminds me a bit of something Minnie Mouse might wear. I've got flowers in here, lovely custard colours. This is one of my favourites. essentially what they are is like they're mosaic hearts almost linked in together. It looks a bit like beehive. All of the effects. This is one of my favourite ones that I've got. I love this one. It makes me think of sort of stripy deck chairs. There is so much you can do with this. Again, taking you through the seasons, even with the likes of your autumnal pages. We have got a lot going in here for you. So again, buy both of them. You're saving over 20. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, for your woodwork surfaces. You're saving over 20% on these too. Issue 2 paper pads we have got for you, and we're bringing the everyday delights, we've called these, and these are everyday delights. So if you did have that second box, perfect, you've had some of these in it. You may well have run out because it was a while ago now. Again, I'm sorry we can't bring you box 2. It just sold out like that. It's taken us till today to get back in box 1. So if you have run out of that, I'm sorry, we are trying to get it in again. But if you missed out on that and you thought, I really would like the papers, today is your day to do so. I'm bringing to you the 8x8 duo, and I'm going to give you the patterned ones first. We are bringing to, oh my goodness, doesn't that make you think of the Enchanted Rose in Beauty and the Beast? It does, doesn't it? I am bringing to you a range of your different pages. Do you know what? I'm thinking of that one. That would be great for Father's Day, wouldn't it? Like a little sort of plaid shirt. Ooh, love that one. Bit Banksy. Anyway, I'm getting distracted with these because they're so wonderfully intricate. We have got those ones for you that then again matching in with those block colours. The block colour pads that we're bringing to you here, you're getting all of these hues, including perfectly matching blues. I mean, those together, layer those up wonderfully. The Fish actually made a box the other day for our craft along and used similar colours to this kind of blue effect. So if you did want to recreate it, you absolutely could. We have got both of them for you, saving 25% backed by popular demand while stocks last. Do seize the moment. Okay, you are kidding me. Okay, so about, I don't know, 8 minutes and 39 seconds ago-ish, I mentioned to you that we knew 40% of the stock gone, but we just needed to double check. I am 1% away from half my stock gone, okay? That is 1% away from half of the stock gone. Okay, I'm gonna give you a moment or two, if I may, to check out your basket so that my producer can refresh her page and find out the exact percentage that we're on, because we know what happens. You're all gonna rush and check out now if you do want these things. We have got so much more to come. I have got more demonstrations up for you, more inspiration and some more sneaky peeks. Check out your baskets whilst you can. We've got loads more coming up after this.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook. where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back to Crafters TV. I will let you know it is half of the stock gone. 50% on that box, so if you do want to grab it, now is the perfect time. I will let you know that we had for you a big opportunity on that. It was a launch, so we had a great amount of stock. We are only 45 minutes into this show and already 50% gone. So I will just say, if it is ready to get it in your baskets, do check it out. We have got for you the Year of Crafts, a friends and family element now to bring you, and we will be looking at this more in detail. If you have just tuned in, we have launched a Year of Craft box 3 for you. And we have got this additional one, which was an original add-on, if you will, the first add-on. It sold out beginning of the year. It has taken us until now to get it back in, because as you can imagine, if you've ever owned one of these boxes, you know how many elements there are to it and how much work goes into it. So I would just say that if you missed out on it in the past, this is your chance, but I can't guarantee that our stocks will last even till the end of the day, to be honest. So it's a great time to seize the moment. And if you're anything like me, you're looking at that, you're seeing the amount of elements and you're thinking, it's only working out a few pence really per element, it must be good. But you really want to see what's inside it, right? Let's head on over to Debbie the Fish. What have we got in the box?
Yeah, what is in the box is very exciting. Do you know what? If you can stretch yourself, go for box one, box one and
box
three, because the middle one will come out eventually. We just don't have a time on that. But actually, even if you just go for those 2 boxes today, you can craft straight out of the box with what you get in there. So what is in the box? Another gorgeously packaged box. Pull the drawer right out. You literally can craft with it straight away. They look lovely on your sides, on your bookshelves. You can see straight away we're getting the gorgeous sentiments. Now, what's great about this one, this is your must-have. Honestly, if you can go for this box, this is your must-have die set, stamp set, because what you've got is so many different things that cover everything through to Father's Day to Valentine's Day. You've then got all your different sentiments that will fill in the gaps. So from all of us, for everything, for the gifts, so much on your with love. But you've got your little one, your baby, belated, you've got cake day, an extra special, Valentine's, Father's Day, retirement, anniversary. Honestly, this stamp set is absolutely so comprehensive. There is something on there for every single thing that you want to send. Then we've got the cutest little stamps. Now look at these, bears and rabbits. Honestly, you are going to get the most beautiful designs to stamp and to create those gorgeous designs for you to colour in with whatever medium you'd like to. On top of the stamps, we've then got the die set. Now, you have to have a nesting die scalloped edge. It's the one that's going to be used for all your different embellishments. It's going to be for your flowers, the middle one, to right up to your aperture cards. Then we've got the gorgeous stencils. I adore these ones. You've got in the 2 stencils, so remember, start with the biggest, the one that's got the biggest amount of room. Find my piece of paper I just had, which will be easier to see. So you can see that one's got the most amount of room in on the inside. Then you would place this one over the top to add an even darker colour and get such a beautiful effect. And then if you want a background stencil, you're getting that gorgeous background stencil full of those hearts. I mean, if you think weddings, anniversaries, love, Mother's Day, this one is absolutely gorgeous. Now look at the colour of these ribbons you are getting. 3 different sizes of satin ribbons in 3 different colours, and not just any colours. These are bright, vivacious, gorgeous greens, blues and pinks. I absolutely love the designs on these ones. Then you're getting your card blanks. Again, your card blanks and matching envelopes in your A6 size, in your 6x6 cards and envelopes, and in your 5x7 cards cards and envelopes. So absolutely amazing. You are getting a stencil in here, which is great. It creates a little sort of almost like a little carry box, a little Easter egg box where you can put all your little mini Easter eggs in. But also think of your young ones where you might want to create a little box for them to put a little bit of popcorn in the bottom, or some little sweeties or anything like that while they're watching a film. That's a great template to have. Now this one gives you those stencils, sorry, not stencils, the pop-out die cuts, but in a bigger version. So I think we can just pick them up on there. Yeah, so you're getting those really big words. So this one here spells happy. Again, colour them in with your alcohol markers and they look amazing. And then we've got the gorgeous paper designs that Becky just showed you. So you can get the pads for these, and boy are you going to want, I mean look at these, you are going to want the pads for these. I have a craft along coming up soon, and these are the paper pads that we are using in that. Yeah, very, very nice. You've got really pretty ones, you've got grungy ones, you've got the block colours here. I mean look at those colours, absolutely gorgeous. This one for me, Becky, is the one I'd be getting two of every single time. So your paper pads, you're getting those die cuts in there, you're getting that stencil in there, you're not getting just one but two but three different cards and envelopes, your three different sizes in ribbons and your three different colours. You're getting that background stencil, you're getting that double rose stencil, you're getting your set of nesting dies with scalloped edge, you're getting your sentiment dies, and you're getting your stamps to colour in as well. Honestly, this is such a beautiful box, so go for this one with the one that we've got out today and you will be crafting for a long, long time.
Do you know what? You most certainly will. Just as you were showing us the kind of little cut-out box, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking this is using the paper pads actually from our first, from box 3 that we've got today. Look how cute that is! It's just so lovely. I want to put some sweet treats in it. Here we go. We could put like a little, oh, you didn't put some of your crafty goodies in here, couldn't you? So yeah, he looks so lovely. We could do loads of things with that. So yes, box 1 that we've just shown you there, that has got the template for your little carry cases similar to this. And if you want the papers, obviously that we have got those separately as well. The back in stock issue 1 box that we spent ages getting back in. I've got 20% of it already gone, and I will let you know that although we got this back in stock, we weren't able to get anywhere near as much as we did for the launch. So if you did miss out on it, or you would like to treat yourself, now is your chance. If you're thinking that, oh, you know, you don't just want 1 and 3, we're hoping to get 2 in for you soon. We just don't have a date for that. It may well be a couple of weeks or months, but we will try. If you would like to get it, again, it's 165 elements for you, and it is $34.99 or $39.95. Let's talk paper pads if you want to top up. These are the ones that Fish was saying she's got coming up for you on one of her shows very, very soon. So in this one, you're getting both of these. You don't have to pick your favourite. We have got both. And these ones are your Spring Fever collections. So if you would like to get a little bit of that wonderful outdoorsy feeling, we've still got a lot of summer left in here. And although we are saying, you know, spring, as you'll be able to see, there are so many in here that kind of are all year round, really. We have got the opportunity for you to seize the moment on these now. Both of them together, you're saving 25%. It is $17.23 or $20.92 if you wish to grab both of those, then you absolutely can. Again, it's busy today. I mean, it's really busy. Craig, on the morning said that we have got the, launch party tomorrow. We genuinely don't know if we're going to have any of these left over for it. I have got over half the stock gone on box number 3, okay? Half of the stock. And there are so many treasures and treats that you can create with this. We are going to inspire you even more. We are going to give you more detail, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. 50% gone. And don't forget, speaking of 50 bonus points with this one as well. So you can absolutely treat yourself to this. Who fancies another demo? Let's do it. We've done a scrapbooking page. What are we going to be looking at next, please?
So we're going to look at some of the papers, some of the stamps in here, and the dies as well. There are such pretty papers. I'm going to bring in these papers that I'm using. How absolutely beautiful are these? And just being able to coordinate them together is incredible. So you're getting all these different papers with all those cardstocks. I've already mat and layered that just onto a piece of card. I've gutted that out again, so make sure you're frugal with your papers. And then I've just got one of the 6x6 card blanks to mat on the front. So you can see that everything I'm using here is what you can use straight out of the box. I've then tied myself a bow as well to use, so you can see it all matches beautifully.
Yeah, it's great.
So the first thing we're going to do, I've got myself a little square of paper here, just a 4x4, and I'm going to choose one of our stamp sets. So we're going to be using hopefully a few of these throughout the show, but this one I'm going to use by popping that into the corner. But I also want to use some of my stamps going around the outside. So what I am going to do is grab my happy. All I want to do is make sure it's going to fit. I'm going to do this afterwards, and then we'll do birthday going down the edge. So we've got our happy and then birthday. So that gives me plenty of room, and I'm just going to maneuver that a little bit that way, so I know that my happy won't look too cramped there. So I know they will go fine. So I'm going to do the first one first, so our flower one. So pick that up, I'm just going to pop another little one on there. Then I'm going to bring in my ink pad. Again, it is my go-to. I'm just using the flagstone. I think the flagstone and the pebble are really good if you're doing florals, because it's not too harsh a line with like using a black.
Great.
So we're going to use that and push that down onto our cardstock.
We have had a few questions about stamps actually. Aisha's come in saying, what size is the carrier sheet for the stamps that you're getting in this one?
6x6.
Perfect. And
Yep.
we've also had a message in from Helen saying, would love to see how big the save the stamp save the date, stamp is. Can you let us know that?
Date. So that's on this one, is it? So save the date. It looks like I would say it's 1.5 inches wide and 1 inch long.
Perfect.
In depth.
High. Yeah.
Height, yeah.
Thank you.
Right, so we're going to then take those ones that we've just done, and we're going to now stamp those on. So I'm going to put my happy at the top there, and then we're going to bring the birthday one in at the side. I'm already making my mucky. So
easy for you to say.
There. Yeah, it wasn't. So let's take that one off and stamp those in. So popping those in. I really love a card where you can build up elements, because it just makes the creation so much fun. So being able to sort of think of different things as you're going along and let them build up and become something totally different. Now bearing in mind, these makes that I'm doing are different again to what's in the actual booklet, so you're getting lots of inspiration.
Wow.
So once we've done that bit, I've left this gap at the top. I'm going to just do a little bit of colouring. So we will pop that up and just pop them to the side.
Perfect.
And then what we will do is just bring in my piece of card, which I had somewhere. There it is. And I'm just going to use that to colour onto. So really simple colouring to start with. I'm going to use my coral blend. Oh, I've just realised. So I'm not going to colour too much of this in, because what I have just realised is I've picked up, and I'm going to show you, my waterproof. Which means if I colour over my lines, they're going to start to bleed.
Right, yes.
Because I've not done it waterproof. So, but I do have another one. I'm pretty sure I've got another one. Yes, I have.
Okay.
So, but I will just show you a little bit more colouring before we bring that in.
We were talking about names for inanimate objects, and I've had a message in saying my newest sewing machine is called Diva.
I love that.
I love that. You've got a bit of a diva sewing machine. Speaking of inanimate objects, people were asking about Gloria. And we had a message in saying that, this is from Carol, saying, I've tried the Gloria, but the glue pushes the pin out. How can I prevent this?
Well, my biggest tip for that, I've never had my glue pop out, I have to say. Let me bring Gloria in. What I do is I put a piece of sellotape on the bottom.
Great.
So this is just a bit of our low-tack tape. But what that actually does is it stops the pin dropping out, and it will stop it wouldn't be able to push it anywhere. So I would say use your sellotape, and also when you take your pin out, do this so it makes sure all the glue's loose. And then what I would say, either get a tissue or clean that piece of glue off your here, because when you then pop that back in there, so that your sellotape will hold your pin in the bottom, but also it means that the glue won't dry on it, because when you put the glue back in, you might create a bubble and then that will push that back out as well. So I would say make sure you wipe the glue off, wipe the tip of your nib when you're going back in, and then you can put that straight back in, straight in your pop, and that shouldn't come out at all.
Great tip, thank you.
So I'm going to bring this one in. So this one I've already coloured, done my actual stamping on the side there. So we're going to stick that onto each piece.
Cindy's just asked, what type of paper have you stamped onto?
So I've done this onto Nina.
Great,
Nina cardstock, yeah. Nina. So we'll pop that onto our matten layer. So really beautiful. And then what we're going to do, bring in those papers. So I'm keeping this one nice and simple so you can see how well this all goes together. And actually what I didn't tell you is the colours that I used on there. So I'll just bring these back in so you know. I've used the light green blend, the aqua blue blend, the pink, pale pink shades, and the coral blends.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's to colour that one in.
So complimentary with that paper.
I know, don't they look beautiful? So lovely. They're just a beautiful spring, summer, fresh look, which are lovely. So just going to pop that into the centre. There we go. And then pop that onto our card front. And then the only thing we're going to do now, we're just going to cut out some of our sentiments. So pop that on, do a tent fold. That will go onto that front panel. And then we'll put our bow on.
Lush.
I know, I mean, it looks lovely just like that, but we want a bit of personalisation. So how about we get our numbers, and we've put for our birthday, and let's just use, so let's use what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Gemini Mini, because these will fit beautifully through those. I'm going to then just cut myself a strip of paper. So let's just choose two that are together. So let's pop that onto there. And then run that through. So you can really personalise these with whatever you want to put on them. So as quick as that. And then what I will do is just use the ordinals. And all I need for that one, let's just pop those out there. And I just need a little bit to go over the. So we'll have a 45th birthday. So popping that in. I mean, how quick is that?
So quick in that machine.
Yeah, it's so incredible. And they will all fit through there. I think most of them you will find, even in number one, the dies, even the edgeable scallops, will fit through your
the mini.
Your mini, yes.
Way, that's good.
So we can either have a 54th birthday or a 45th birthday, and we've got the T and there's the H. So let's just pop those into place. Move those up there. Again, I'm just going to bring Gloria in because she's got a really small nozzle. It means that we can get into those tiny little pieces. I mean, you could use your dotty tape pen if you wanted to.
Of course, yeah.
So we'll have our 5 there. Oh, it doesn't matter, I've stuck it down now. I was going to bring it a bit forward. I am going to do it actually. We'll bring that in a little bit so we can put our, I'm just going to wipe that because that will dry. And then we'll put our 4 next to there. So we'll have our 45th.
Oh.
Happy 45th birthday. And our next one. And then just for our tea then. For our tea, off for our tea. There we go, last one. 55% of the stock gone on this. In fact, over that now, but last check, 55%
please be quick if you do fancy that, because that is ticking up big time.
And there we go, our really pretty 45th birthday
Love
card.
that card. Oh, there is just so many of you loving these. Barbara says, Fish, that is a lovely card topper that you've coloured. Great colour scheme. Thank you. We've got Pamela saying this is so nice. Love the papers. Pam has also said, this different Pam saying, I've made my own Gloria. Well done to you. We are loving being inspired by this, and you know, so many more of you are checking out because of course you're seeing these inspos, and if you're anything like me as a creative, I love sort of the visuals of things. I'm looking at this and I am thinking, this for me is a party waiting to happen. Just look at how cute they are. I'm thinking of all the lovely little things I could put in there. Let's have a look. I'm going to go over here. I've got a knitted jammy dodger. You have got a lovely little, imagine putting little biscuits in here. You could do that really easily, couldn't you? You've got this beauty of a card here. This is one of my absolute faves. And again, remember, these are projects. This is your Year of Craft Box 3. Now, this could be a cake topper, couldn't it? But also, it is such a big piece that it is actually really usable as a fan if you wanted to. I think this could be really interesting if you used an outdoor, what are they called? UV protective and waterproof design. You could actually thread that onto a hairband. That could be like a little fascinator. Maybe. I think that could look really cute. I love that idea. I definitely have that in my hair as a fascinator. I'd put it through my ear now. Look, you could have it on your fascinator, couldn't you? You could do rosettes with things like this too. You've got the wonderful cake in there. Have you got anyone in your family who loves Bake Off? Or any kind of, I know there's loads of different versions, isn't there, of Bake Off at the moment. You've got that inspiration in there. I love the papers that we're bringing to you. Look at this celebration card. I mean, that to me is just fab. And don't forget, I know that we have in the US, I know that you have got quite a few events coming up. You've obviously got Thanksgiving, that's coming up at the end of November. Labor Day is in September, isn't it? So again, you could use those types of cards for this. Hey, and I know it seems a bit far in advance, but not really. You could be doing this maybe for your Christmas table. You could do something with your Christmas table, have your little treats in there. This could maybe be for your favours on your table. Get some faux flowers. Get some faux flowers, pop them in there. That could be a lovely little gift. All of these papers that you're seeing, the inspiration that you're looking at, you're getting in this box. Over 60% of the stock has now gone. We've just refreshed that page. Over 60% of that stock has now gone, which means that, again, if you do fancy it, get them checked out ASAP. One thing I will say, if you are going to be crafting up a storm, you do need to make sure that you have got all of those consumables ready and raring to go. So let me remind you of our brand new Get It, Got It Good. Today's Get It, Got It Good, you are getting a selection of your glues. We are bringing to you your tacky glue. You know, that glue that Debbie likes to put her hands in. We've also got the chunky glue in here, and you've got the Collal glue. That is your multi-purpose. All of these you can treat yourself to today at that mega discount. But I will let you know that last week's Get It, Got It Good sold out on the first day or the second day. It was in Monday or Tuesday. So again, if you do want it, your baskets are open. Slide them in and you're sorted. For anyone who's just tuned in, we have got the brand new issue 3 of Year of Craft box. In here, you are getting so many treats. And we are going to do another quick unboxing of this just in case you've tuned in. If you've already seen this, don't ye go anywhere because we have still got so many more demonstrations to come. So do stay exactly where you are. But for now, let's head on over. Should we do another unboxing?
Quick, Becky. You said quick. It's going to take us ages to
Well, I was going to say it's hard to do, yeah.
Do you know what? I adore this box. So if you've never seen Year of Crafts before, it builds up to have a like complete year of crafting. But if it's the first time you're watching it and it's the first box you've seen, you can start now, and there is still, I believe, another 3 boxes to come, and they will build up that comprehensive system for your year of craft. So if I open up the box, we have the most beautifully decorated packaged box with a gorgeous magazine. Now, we all love a craft magazine, but what about a craft magazine that gives you just the most amazing projects step by step? I mean, this in itself tells you what's in your kit, and it tells you everything and little ideas that you can have in there as well. Now, if you want your party to go off with a bang, what about being able to make your own bunting, your own cup designs, your own napkins? Everything you see here, you are going to be able to create those. And then there's loads of other projects, everything here. In fact, we're going to do this next demo showing you how to do the pinwheels, and I'm not kidding you, as soon as you see them and how super easy they are, you're going to be making pinwheels all summer holidays, because the kids are going to love them. Use some Mod Podge on there, we've got that on the website, and you will be able to make them weatherproof, which means they can then go in the garden. But look at all these different projects that you're getting in this box to just show you. We've got templates in there, we've got lots of different projects on how to, and what I love about this, we haven't really looked at what this tells you, but if I start here so you can see it a bit better, you've got a new baby girl card. This is going to come in handy this year because we seem to have a baby boom. There's lots of babies, I know.
There is.
I know someone that's just had a little baby girl. We've got someone else that's pregnant at the moment. It's just amazing. It will actually tell you what the level of difficulty is, so whether it's a beginner, an intermediate or an advanced. So this one would be an intermediate make. It tells you how to make, and then it tells you step by step how to make that card, which is super important when we are crafting. So we've got like a book that we can refer back to every step of the way. So this one tells me it's a beginner's crafting, so you know that it's not going to take you too long to do this. This is quite a nice simple step by step that's going to get you this beautiful card. And then just going through, you're seeing all these different makes that we've got in here. Our design team have just been amazing with putting the makes together in this booklet. Now, on top of your magazine, which will keep for a long time, we've then got the most amazing stamp sets. I mean, you can see the size of this stamp is huge, and you're getting all these different florals, you're getting edges, you're getting corners. Looks amazing. Then you're getting your really beautiful set of all your different events that you might do, even planning a wedding, your wedding day, your RSVP, your menus, your order of service, your save the date. So everything you need to create those invitations. But if you just want to wish someone a happy retirement or a birthday or a graduation, an anniversary, you've got all those things to do that too. And then another set of stamps, we've got all those celebration stamps, so your bunting, your balloons, your cake, even the confetti. And then we've got actually 3 different swash stamps in there as well, which are really on trend at the moment. On top of that, you're getting your die set, so you're getting those border dies which look gorgeous. We're going to show one of these cut in the next demo. You're then getting your gorgeous numbers and your ordinals as well in there, and that's great because it will fit through your mini, same as these strip dies as well. You're then getting the gorgeous background stencils, and I will try and remember to emboss these before the end of the show, because we want to show how you can emboss and make an imprint and then ink over the top to create amazing backgrounds. So you're getting 2 of those. You're then getting your bunting. So these are honestly, I think you would pay a lot of money for bunting templates. So have 2 different designs is amazing. I think you call them pennants in America,
right?
Just in case they're wondering what bunting is.
Oh, okay.
You call them pennants. So yeah, you can make your own pennants for your parties, but also, like we showed in the first demo, and you can watch back, you can have them on your cards or your scrapbook pages. We've then got those gorgeous pinwheel. That's not the pinwheel, that's a pinwheel, and that one's a pinwheel, and we're going to do this one in the next demo. But you've got 2 different ones that you can use, and all you need there, you can see there's a little sort of pinhole. You will need little brads to just hold them together, and that's the only extras. You've then got your stencil for your star as well, so making all those different mats and layers. papers. Now, these ribbons are great because they've kept in the pastel theme, even though we've got brighter colours in the papers. It means all this white ribbon, you can colour whatever colour you want it to. Just use your alcohol markers. If you want a darker sort of red, maybe an orange, you can colour your peach. Your darker greens, you can colour your greens. So use your alcohol markers and you can change the colour of your ribbons. We've then got our 4x6 card blanks and envelopes, our 6x6 card blanks and envelopes, and our 5x7 card blanks and envelopes. So you're getting those 3 different types in the box. On top of that, you're getting extra sentiments here, which are pop out. They're done on what I would class as like a waterproof paper, and you can use your alcohol pens on there, your inks, your watercolours, anything that you like to colour with. You can colour these to match your designs. And then finally, at the bottom of the box, we have our gorgeous papers, which are absolutely amazing. So you've got all your pretty pattern papers, your cardstock, all 8x8. That's that one I used in that last one. That is so pretty. And look at these, they just all coordinate well in. You've got, oh, look at that, that is sprinkles on a cupcake right there, isn't it? That's so pretty. Then your sort of confetti or your champagne bubbles. Honestly, you're going to be using these. I love that one. I just think it's really,
it's like
really
an optical illusion almost, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You could cut that floral out of the centre and use that, and then it doesn't matter if you put a topper on top. You can then use the flower as a topper for inspiration. And then we've got our craft card in there. We've got all our blocks, solid colours, double-sided 8x8 cardstock. And if you want more of those papers, we obviously do the extra paper pads, which you will want more of. So you are getting so much in this box. Everything you need to craft straight away and more, which is incredible.
And 50 bonus points.
And 50 bonus points, all in there, plus your magazine. Right, now, let's just go straight into another demo from here, because I want to just get started with exactly how you can create straight out the box. So, I've took 2 things. I've took my pinwheel template and I've took my dies, so you're getting these beautiful dies. And then I've got myself a strip of that craft card, which is the same on both sides. And then I've got this gorgeous design, which we can then stencil onto. So I'm going to use, it doesn't matter what size you use, so I'm just going to put this against my side, and then we're just going to draw round this. So just using my pen, and we're going to draw around all of here. Now you could use pencil because then it wouldn't show and you could rub it out, but I'm just using my red pen. Just hold down. If you do have our, can't think of the word, the glue, the spray glue, the stick and stay, you could use that to hold your stencil down. I'm just doing mine quite quickly.
The cool thing about having it as a stencil like this too is you could actually stencil this on with tailor's chalk, and you could do it out of denim or real leather or whatever, couldn't you?
Oh, totally.
Which is fab
brilliant
with
idea.
this.
Yeah, absolutely.
For homeware,
so many things.
adornments on curtains, handbags, you know, there's so much you can do because it's a stencil.
Yep.
You don't have to worry that the die won't cut through it.
Yeah, not at all. You just need something sharp to cut them out.
Yeah.
And our scissors will definitely do that, especially leather and materials. That would be amazing. Yeah, absolutely. So just cutting those through, and then we're going to just cut those lines in. And then what I would do afterwards is use your, I didn't put my dots in, but I can go back and do that. But what you want to do is to use your pokey tool to create the dots in them. And I'm slightly just making a slot where these, where the lines go down, because it just makes them easier then to fold in. So taking that little strip out.
Patty's just asked quickly, does anyone know how many boxes there will be?
It's a year of crafts and they come out roughly every 2 months, so there will be 6 boxes in total.
Yeah,
and that's on top of your, I believe, your 3 boxes that you've got at the beginning.
Got you, perfect.
Which is your stand.
Your original stand, perfect. So I hope that helps you, Patty. And just
actually, there's a way of knowing that, Becky.
Go on.
Because in the binder, there's slots for 6 magazines.
Should I nick the binder off you and have a nose?
Yes, have a
nose.
nose.
I'll be back in a bit.
There is...
back in a bit.
Yeah, it's in front of me, yeah. Yeah, have a look in there. Right at the back, there's
Yeah.
those little plastic tabs.
I know the ones
and
you
they
mean.
will. I think there's 6. So, and I think they all fit in there. So yeah, 6 in total.
News just in, issue 6 is the final issue. So yes, 6 in total, Patty.
Yep,
We're halfway there today.
So here's another 3. So at least I got that right.
And don't forget, if you did, if you were questioning how many are on show today, there is the box bolt-on 1 and 3. So we've got the 2 of them today.
Yep, absolutely. It's always a way of finding out. So I've just put my little dots in there. I'm going to bring in my pokey tool, and we're just going to stab into those. So, and actually I should have done it the other way round, because then they would go to the back. So just those small holes. Oh, I need to do it that way because I can't see them the other way, can I? So I'm just turning it just so that goes through. Actually, I'll tell you what would be a good thing to use is our mat, which would be a great way to use. So just on the ends, I could just then, there we go, look at that, super easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. So just put in your little dots down. So once we've got all our dots, this is really easy to do. All we're going to do, I'm going to cut that out in a second. We're going to get a little, I had a little brad, there it is. Oh my goodness, you know what, I've shocked myself that I found it, because I always lose things, and I've got it. There it is, tiny little brad. And then what we're going to do is bring it in. So now you can either use your front to bring it in or your back. So I'm going to bring them forward. So this one into here. So where your first one is, I'm going to pop that brad into the centre. This is where I need my glasses again, Becky, and I've not got them on.
Oh.
And then, no, we need
And
to
then you take the next
one, yeah.
I love the way that these go in together. I think it's so, it looks so complex, but actually as you're showing, it's really easy.
It's really easy, yes. You just pop them all in. So, and the last one, this one here. Oh, it doesn't want to go into that hole. And then all we do is pop all of those then down into the, it's not going to do that, is it? There we go. What's that word on, what's that film?
Oh, be a bit more specific.
It's in my head, Becky.
Right.
It's in my head, not in
Okay.
yours, I know. It's the film Pretty Woman,
Right.
Slippery Little Suckers.
I don't remember that bit.
When she's eating the clams, I think, or mussels or whatever she is eating, and they keep slipping out of her fingers, and she says, slippery little suckers. And that's what I was thinking
That's
then.
what you're thinking.
There we
Nina's
go.
insane. I love making pinwheels. Chemistry, biology's insane. So cute. Love the contents of this box. Mandy's saying, I really like this kit. There's loads of you getting in touch with us today, which is really nice. Keep those coming in.
Right, so what we're going to do with this one is we're going to just use this to cut out our border strip. So I'm going to grab my Gemini plates and we're going to pop them through. But you can see just, and actually what I should have done with that is just use my fingers to curl that in a bit. But actually that's all gone in beautifully. But look how amazing that looks. So right on the back, just put that little pin in. So we've got our wheel. If you want it to spin round, you have to get one of those ones that have the little, they have like a little plastic piece. And then you put them on a stick. You can buy them really cheap. And these will all spin round if you want to do spinners. So put this one on and just cut that border out. Now this border doesn't have a cutting edge onto here, so I'm just gonna sort of offset it just roughly, so I've got a little bit coming down, and then we will put our red liner tape on. If I can put it, I'll put it down safely, there we go. So popping it across there. I'm running that through.
If you do want any red liner tape, we do have it on as our Monday mega deal. So you can always grab that if you wanted it. You got 10mm, 6mm, 3mm, sorry, Monday makers. 10mm, 6mm and 3mm, and then you get the 3 of each of them, but you also get 3 for free. So well worth it if you fancy it.
So let's pull those out, and you can see we've got our beautiful edge there, which is just lovely. That would go lovely on any card. Now what I've done is I've took a bit of my scrap piece of paper and then I've mounted it on top of that peachy colour, and then we've got this gorgeous design here, which I'm going to put down the side of my paper, and we're going to just pop it there, and then we're going to trim it off. So just roughly to where I want it glued. Where's my glue pot?
Oh, Janine says, Becky, in the film we were talking about, she's eating snails.
Oh, snails,
and it goes flying across the room and the waiter catches it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Don't you remember that?
I don't remember that bit.
Oh, it's such an icon. Oh,
Georgina's just said she's not watched it.
How have you not? It's like my favourite film ever.
Is it actually?
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah,
that's
it's
nice.
Absolutely my favourite film.
When was it made? 80s?
Yeah, it must be in the 80s.
Late 80s?
Oh,
Apparently
dear,
it was
that makes me
created
feel
3
very
months
old.
before my producer Georgina was born.
That makes me very, very old.
Oh, stop it, Ian.
Mind you, I think Georgina's the same age as my son, so well, my son's 30 this year, where Georgina, I think, is 31 this year. Yeah. Oh, it's just, oh, George, go and see it. I can't even believe you've not seen it. It's the best film ever.
Let us know what your favourite film is at home and a brief synopsis of it, because I don't know about you, the Fish, but I'm rubbish with films, as in like I haven't watched that many, so I always do like a little synopsis just in case I haven't seen it. So do let us know what's your favourite film. So would you actually say that that is your favourite film?
Yes, that's my all-time favourite film. I love it. Yeah, Dirty Dancing comes a close second.
Okay, yeah,
But
all right.
yeah, I could just watch it over and over again. So
Surely
yes,
Will Smith's in there as well.
yeah. So my
somewhere.
favourite Will Smith film is I Am Legend.
Is that the one with him with robots? Oh no,
no. It's
iRobot,
the one
isn't
where like the world is being destroyed and there's sort of zombies in it, and and he plays the hero in the end. It's so good.
Has that one got a dog in it?
Yeah, but don't mention it.
Oh yes, no, I do
Don't
know
talk
it now.
about the dog.
Yeah, I do know it now.
Yeah, love that one. Oh, I can't believe. Mind you, George always disappoints me, I'm afraid, because the last time we were in, she said she didn't like the Beatles. Oh, how could she say? Don't you tell me you don't like the Beatles.
No, I think that's impossible not to like the Beatles.
I know.
Yeah, no, I think that's
can
impossible.
You believe her?
Especially as my mum and my sister are from Liverpool.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it'd be a bit silly.
Have you ever done the famous the walk across the road?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Never, no.
I think I would have to do that.
Would you?
Yeah, absolutely. My mum was a massive Beatles fan.
Oh, I love that.
So we were talking about the film Yesterday. That's where that stemmed from. Have you seen that, Becky?
What?
The film called Yesterday.
Oh, the newer one with all of the Beatles music in it. I haven't
Yes.
actually. It's on my list of things to watch.
It's so good. It's really good.
Does it feel good?
Yeah, absolutely,
good.
yes.
I like
So
those
what I've
bits.
done here is I've used one of our stamps. So if I bring in the stamp set, just here. So you've got this star one, and then you've got your different. So throughout these, you've got all your ordinals. So your and there, but you've got your est onto there, and I've just done my fifths because you're getting your numbers. So we're going to put this on the inside. Now, because that's quite high, what I am going to do is use my what's it called? Squirty glue, but it's not called squirty glue. It's called
your
3D.
3D glue.
Yeah, 3D glue gel. So we're gonna. Oh, this one's a little bit. Let me. I
Whilst
can't even
you're-
find. You
whilst
know
you're
what? You know
wondering-
when Sarah's been in the studio because
Right, yeah.
everything gets moved.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, let's just
Blame
clean
her.
that off.
I thought you said earlier on that you liked blaming Craig for things mainly.
I do know. Yeah, I do blame Craig. Well, he's normally in here all the time, but I can't blame him for that one, Becky, because Sarah was in last night. Although Craig was in this morning.
He's neat and tidy. Loads
There
of you
we
getting
go.
in touch about your favourite films. Lynette is saying, at the moment, hers is The Greatest Showman. I've seen it about 8 times,
yeah, it's a good
including a
film.
sing-along.
It's a good film.
To go to a sing-along. Patty says, I can watch Grease over and over again. I agree with you there. That's a brilliant one, Grease. Oh, look at this.
There we go. So it comes together really quickly, just using all those different pieces in your box.
I absolutely adore that make. Thank you so much. If you do want to get your hands on this inspiration, please, please, please be quick. You can be making some exceptional treats with this box. 190 elements in total, 50 extra bonus points for now. It's till it sells out. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're over 65% gone, over now 65% gone. That is 2/3 we are see you later on, okay? We'll just encourage you to check out if you do wish. And let me just give you a bit more inspiration, because if you're anything like me, you know, you want to see the types of things that you can learn. This is in your box. You will be getting that magazine. If you turn to page 31 in that magazine, you will be taught how to make this treasure. And it really is an absolute treasure. Look at how incredible this make is. What do you think of this? This one has been created by the wonderful Carol. Carol, as per usual, this is stunning. But if you go on that magazine, you get the magazine in the box, it's in there already, you will be taught how to make this, measurements and all. Imagine that gifting for someone. It's exceptional, isn't it? So if you do want to make things like this, and like this, you have the opportunity to do so. Just grab the box now, $27.99 or $31.96 if you're platinum. Let's top up on our paper pads whilst we can. I'm going to bring to you the patterned paper pad first off. Just a little look through the ones you're going to be getting in here. Lots of different events. I adore that one as well. We've got lovely stripy ones. Hey, anyone else love doing like a popcorn night? Yeah? Oh, I've had an idea. Hang on, I'm getting out this is my magazine from issue 1, the box 1 that we've got for you on today. And in here, I do happen to know that one of the first projects, which is a beginner project, you get taught how to make these lovely little cones. Imagine doing it with this and putting popcorn in there for like a popcorn night. I think those are wonderful as a popcorn colour, don't you? Or even little candy floss you could put in. If you do want that magazine, it comes with box 1, but I just saw that and thought, oh, that'd be great with popcorn. These are the papers you're getting in here. We have got for you a massive amount of goodies to inspire. And again, just to let you know, 160 GSM, and you have got in this one 48 pages. If you would like to get your hands on the solid colours, which are complementary, these are the colours here that you are getting, and as you can see, ta-da, they work beautifully alongside our elements. So depending on which page you want to work with in here, let's stop somewhere random, there we go. We will have a page within the solid booklet that you can complement with it beautifully. So you have got the chance to go matching colours or richer colours or brighter colours. It's absolutely up to you. So again, this is 36 pages. This one's 240 GSM. If you would like to seize the moment, today is your time. Let me bring you some more treats that we've got. I want to remind you of issue 1. Now, this sold out absolutely ages ago, and it's taken us this long to get it back in for you. You don't have to have box 1 to work with box 3, but it definitely will help you with some of the projects. So they might use, for example, some dies, for example, in the magazine that you've gotten in your first box. So if you would like to treat yourself, this is your chance. We're bringing to you over 165 elements in here. And that is where we have got the design from earlier on when we did the unboxing of this. Let me remind you, we've also got your paper pads. Now these are your bright, bold paper pads that you're getting 2 of them in together. It is your Spring Fever collection. And let me just give you a quick flick through on the patterned one in particular. We have got lots of fun to be had with these. It's called Spring Fever, but don't just think it's for spring alone. This really is all year round. It is holidays of all different, oh, it's like rattan furniture, that. We have got, I don't know why I said it like that was dead posh. But yeah, you've got so many in here, great for backgrounds, great for matting and layering. And today you don't just get this one, you already get the complimentary within the bundle. And you can buy them, you know, if you want to buy them together right now, you're going to save that 25%. 70% of the stock has gone. 70% of the stock has gone on box 3. Box 1, if you do want it, we have got more stock percentage of that, but not as much stock, if that makes sense. So please, 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 please hurry. I'm just gonna have to walk over here. Do you wanna walk with me? I'm just gonna grab some paper over here now, because we have got some more paper stock to bring you. We're bringing a big collection of our all occasions now. This is from the original box, if you will, and this is an absolute stack. I mean, just look at the size of that we're bringing to you. 72 elements you're getting within the all occasions, and that's just your plain colours. We use these. I would possibly say this is one of our most used plain pads that I've seen of late by our craft experts. I might be wrong, but I've seen a lot of these colours used. Have you? Yeah, me too. They are wonderfully complementary to the paper pads with all of the patterns on as well. You've got loads of different seasons covered here. We've got holidays, details. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Another one, this is one of my favourite paper pads, which is the one that I use the most. Where have you gone? The stars and the blue stars I have been using a lot recently, because you could actually even do Christmas cards with those, couldn't you? Anyway, there's loads in there to be inspired by. £26, 20 for all of. Hang on, let's just do the sound test, just to give you an idea of how much paper there is in here. That is incredible, because there's so much for just £26 or $33. That's saving over 20%. Look at that platinum price. Again, the paper stock, the pads have been really popular today. Some of them extremely, extremely low in stock. One that I've got now, minuscule amount left of. I'll bring that to you now. Spring Fever, okay? Your Everyday Delight, sorry. So, Everyday Delights is kind of doing what it says on the tin. I've got your wonderful polka dots ones in here. Ooh, do you know what I'd love to do? A little box with the polka dots in it. I think that'd be so cute. We have got for you in here the multicoloured raindrops. We're bringing to you these kind of serenity hues. When I'm looking at these, I am thinking kind of high fashion. This makes me think of the latest Burberry collection. If you've seen the latest Burberry collection for next year, it's these kind of hues that we've been seeing in there. I love those kind of textures that we're bringing to you. That to me, again, is just so feel good. Deck chairs, you could make little pop-out deck chairs with these ones. Vintage diaries, some of these would go really nice with. You've got those sort of lianas growing in together here. There is so much in this that you're gonna have fun with. You really need to get these home to see them. Ooh, anyone in your family love golf? Oh my goodness, my mum and my dad love a good bit of golf, they do. That's what this makes me think of, almost like that kind of Argyle print, it's fab. And again, those matching colours, Everyday Delights today, you're getting a saving of 25%. As I said though, minuscule amount of stock left on that paper pad collection now though, so if it's one that's in your basket and you do fancy it, feel free, because that was from issue 2, so it's a great one to stock up on. Today is all about our launch day, and we have got so much more to fit in, including but not limited to voting on the demo of the show, then voting, then of course another demo from the wonderful Fish. So if you have just tuned in, don't worry, you have still got time, but with 70% of the stock gone on the brand new box 3, I will say get in quick. Should we do another demo? Oh, twister's arm, let's do it. What are we making?
So we're going to do a box, show exactly how we can decorate a box, what we can use with it. So first of all, we're going to do our topper. So I'm going to use this really large one. So we've got the large flower, which is absolutely stunning. If you like your colouring, this flower, and especially colouring flowers, you're going to love this stamp. It's a beautiful one. I proper pulled that up there, and it's still got plenty of room to stamp down into it. So this time, let me use my correct ink pad. There we go. So I've got this time Flagstone again, but we've got our alcohol ink. So anyone that's new to crafting, if you are, and what we say by alcohol colouring, it means if you use any of our Spectrum Noir alcohol markers, you will need an ink pad that has alcohol proof dye on it. If you are using anything that's watercoloured, you will then need your waterproof dye. So our ink pads, our Vanessa ink pads, say exactly what they do on the tub as well as picture form. So you've got your watercolour and your alcohol ink. So yeah, that's all you need to know when you are colouring in, to make sure that you have the correct ink pad to stamp the actual image with first. So you can see these aren't photopolymer stamps, but they stamp beautifully. So you've got really lovely stamps in there. And then what we're going to do is just do a little bit of colouring. We will just bring a piece of card in to colour underneath, and then we're just going to bring in some pens. So again, just going to go in here. I've got the magenta. The magenta one just seems to work really well with the colours in here.
Yes, yeah.
It's just got that gorgeous coral about it, which is beautiful. So your coral and your magenta are gorgeous. So I'm only doing a little bit here, Becky,
yeah,
because
that's fine.
We will then go on to our main box.
We've had loads more people talking about the favourite films. Pamela's saying my favourite is a toss-up between The Shawshank Redemption and Steel Magnolias.
Oh, good film. Both good films. It's very hard, isn't it? For me, Pretty Woman has just been always up there. It's just always been my top film. If ever I just want a feel-good film, a lovely film to watch,
that's the one.
That's the one, yeah. I do have a bit of a girl crush on Julia Roberts.
Understandable.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She has the most beautiful smile. In fact, did anyone see my Facebook live earlier when I showed Brent?
Oh, yes.
He has a Julia Roberts smile. Doesn't he? He just has a Julia Roberts smile.
Eve B's a lady after my own heart saying Lord of the Rings trilogy. Oh yes. But also The Little Mermaid. I like that.
We've got excitement in the gallery.
Yeah, a lot of people agreeing with you there. Dr. Zhivago, says Judy Lim. I've never seen that. Anyone here? No, no one. No one. Oh, you've seen it. And what do you think, Georgina? Good story. Myra is saying The Fifth Element is my favourite all-time movie.
Oh yeah, that's an amazing film.
I haven't seen that in years, but that is a really, really good one.
That's on par with Sixth Sense.
Oh,
that was a good film. Did anyone work out? So anyone that knows Sixth Sense.
Be careful, don't ruin the end.
No, I won't. But did anyone work it out? Because I didn't, and it shocked the life out of me.
Did it? No, I didn't expect that.
I've never. That's the only film that's ever made me think, oh my goodness. Yeah.
I wonder though if something like that, if a film like that came out now, if it would be as easy to keep that dramatic ending quiet
George
because
just
of social media and everything.
Shutter Island, yes, that's very true, and that has that sort of impact as well.
Shutter Island, has that got a big twist? Has it? Has that got Leonardo DiCaprio in it?
Oh my goodness, you obviously can't remember. It's got a massive twist in it.
You're going to have to tell me in the break.
That's amazing. So I'm just going to do a little bit. You can see, and then when you've coloured the whole thing out, all I've done is trimmed around it. So once you trim around it, you just get that beautiful topper. So that's our topper for our box. Now, what I have done is I've created a box. So my box base, I'm going to give you the measurements. So my box base is 10 inches by 10 inches square.
Okay.
And I've just come in and I've scored at 2.5 inches up all the sides. So just turn it round 2.5 inches on the box base, and then I've bought in a piece of card because we've got that lovely 8x8 cardstock. It's a good weighty cardstock, so you can make your boxes out of it. And this one I've done at 8 inches square, and I've come in and scored at 1.5 inches. So what you need to know when you're doing a box, as long as your inside circumference is exactly the same as your box base, you'll know that your lid and your base will fit perfectly well together. So what I am going to do is go ahead and tape down my sides of my box base, and then we're going to do a little bit of die cutting where we use our our edger die to create some beautiful edges for our box sides. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption, that's a really good call on that one. My other go-to film, which I absolutely love, is The Rock. It's one of my all-time favourite films.
Isn't that just a person?
No. The Rock, it's for Alcatraz.
Oh.
The prison.
Oh.
The prison Alcatraz.
Right.
Not heard?
Yeah.
So yeah, Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery. So brilliant film.
Really?
Such
Okay.
a good film, yeah. But no, actually, The Rock's another one, a bit of my crushes.
I
as well.
knew it would be.
I know.
I
Quite
know,
like
yeah.
The Rock, yeah. I just love everyone.
Yeah, you do, you do. Julia Roberts, Will Smith, now him, now The Rock. Going through them today.
Right, the other thing we're going to bring in is our next border die. So this one makes an amazing corner. Sorry, it's not corner, like a plinth for this. So
Yes.
because we haven't got a cutting edge, I'm going to put the outside cutting edge right to the bottom, and then we're going to just tape that down, because when you tape that down, it will then create a beautiful border. So popping that across, making sure I've got all those touching that edge, and then I'm going to run that through. So let's bring in my Gemini pads. Now you could, if you wanted to, if you want to do a bigger box, or you wanted to put it on your big Gemini plates, you could use these borders to actually cut directly into your side of your boxes. But I'm doing this because I thought it would just be nice to show anyone that hasn't got a big Gemini how they can decorate their box lids. So bringing that one in, and you can see if I take that off, just take my tape away there, it just creates that really gorgeous design. Those will all pop out, all those pieces, then you'll be left with that. So let me pop all the rubbish out the way. And then I'm going to bring these pieces in. So what I've done is I've cut 4 of these, so you can see how lovely they look. I mean, they'd create beautiful frames. If you wanted to use them sort of as your frames, you could marry them up each side and create a gorgeous frame.
Sorry, I thought you'd finished your
No,
sentence
that's
fine. Myra's just asked, the blue card that Debbie is using for the box, what collection and what colour exactly?
So it's out of the main collection.
Which is box 3.
Box 3, that's the one. So it's either in that pad, you can buy it in the pad, or it is in the box. Yes.
And it is colour 3 on this, but if you just want the paper pad, it is the Celebration Solid, and it is 1, 2, 3 in. Details are at the bottom of the screen for that one. I hope that helps.
So all I'm doing here, Becky, is I'm matte and layering my papers. Now I've cut these to the size of my box. So I'm just going to matte and layer them across each one.
Okay.
So these are for our side. Now I found this the easiest way to do it. So what I'll show you is I've cut them to the size of my box, which means I can then cut my strips off to the size of these. So it just makes it really easy. Rather than doing 2 jobs at once by having to measure these and put them on, just measure your strips of paper, and you can then just pop these into place and trim them off afterwards.
Great stuff. Love that.
Nice and easy. And even these papers, I mean, look at the gorgeous sort of reds and sort of burnt oranges, if you like, and they're just gorgeous papers, absolutely gorgeous.
There's sort of a rambunctious element to them,
Ooh, what a word.
which I think ties them all in really nicely.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, totally. So pop that one in. Yeah, and then all we do is literally cut that down, and I know they're perfect then to go on my box edges.
I will remind you, if you do want adhesives, the Got It Good is adhesive today, but also we've got the red liner tapes as well. Got It Good at the bottom of your screen. You're getting 2 of your Collals, 2 of your tacky glue, and 2 of your 3D glues, all for that price at the bottom of your screen. So you're saving nearly £6 on that one. So if you do fancy it, it's at the bottom of your screen now.
So what you can do, Becky, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these papers on, and then I'm just going to grab my demos.
Perfect.
And then we can come back to the rest of this demo. Is that okay?
Appreciate that. Yes. If you would like to know something, the lovely Craigle was on this morning, and I would just like to let you know that we didn't do a vote on that demo of the show purely because we ran out of time. So Craig has picked his own. He picked this one, which is the fourth that he did with the banners. So this one is going towards demo of the day. So if you do want to vote for that later on, you absolutely can. For now though, we're voting on demo of the show, and with you, Fish.
Shall we? I'm going to be naughty, even though we're finishing this demo. I'm going to bring the demo in because I love this one.
Yeah, why not?
So so let's bring this one in. So we've got number 1, which is our scrapbook page. Number 2, we've got our beautiful floral. Number 3, we have our pinwheel, and number 4 will be our box when we've finished it.
Woo. Okay,
so
then.
Let's get at least 4 of them in.
Okay, great. Well, we're going to give you a couple of minutes. So it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Thank you very much for that. Over 70% of the brand new box has now gone. And just going to ask you a question, Debbie. What comes before part B?
Part A.
Part A! If you want to learn how to make this, it is in that box, okay? This project is in the box, because in the box you don't just get the papers and the stencils and the dies and the stamps and all the rest of it. You also get a magazine, and for this, the magazine, if you want it, to make this one, it's page 11 of your magazine. So that is, coming along with there, because I had lots of you saying, not only do you love the goodies, you love the inspiration as well. So do feel free. If you'd like more inspiration whilst you're voting, I'm heading back over to the lovely Debbie for more of her demo.
So all I'm doing here, Becky, I'm just putting a little bit of ribbon on the side of our box. So I'm using that gorgeous white ribbon, which looks beautiful. And all I've done is stuck it behind on my piece of card. I love these papers. It almost looks like, it's got 2 different looks to this to me. It looks like a watercoloured picture of cactuses. And it also looks like just a splodges of paint that's been scrawled down the pages. So I really love that one. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring our little pieces onto here, and we're just going to stick these onto the side. So I'm just making sure, we're fine. We're going to stick with our tape pen along those sides. If you do find it's a little bit more up one side, we can trim them off before we stick our box together. So put in our tape down each end. So like I say, if you did want to cut them into the box side, you could do that. But I am just doing this so we can mat and layer all our different edges, and it just seemed a quicker way to do it. Popping that onto each edge, and then our last one around the sides. I do love a good border die.
Yeah.
They just add so much to your projects.
And whenever I'm using them, I do always think if I actually wanted to do that by hand, it would take me months. It would take ages to do that by hand, with scissors or with your, I'm quite handy with kind of a craft knife, but that would genuinely take me hours, and it would nowhere near be as nice.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. Yeah, and actually I'm much better with a craft knife than what I am with scissors.
Right.
So I'm not very good with scissors. I can't cut in a straight line. I'm rubbish at cutting in a straight line. And then just put in each side together. And there we go.
Oh, I just love it.
So that creates our box base. We're bringing our our box lid, bringing our box base there, pop that on top. And then all I've got to finish that off, we've got that beautiful, and I'm gonna just put some 3D glue gel onto there. We've got the scalloped edge one that I've took from number 2. So we've got that box 2, which is on the show. And then we're going to pop that into place onto there, and then our ribbon to finish off. So a nice, quite a quick and easy box to do, but a really lovely project.
Effective.
Yeah, really effective. And there we go.
Oh, Debbie, look at that. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's wonderful, isn't it? If you have been inspired by these makes and you're thinking, I want even more inspiration, may I suggest that you grab the Year of Craft celebration box. We actually had someone messaging in before saying, I need to stop focusing. It was Beth saying, I need to stop focusing. I need to focus more on CCTV than on work. I've only just realised that this was box 3. Yes, it's box 3. It's the launch day of it. Launch and possibly final day for a while. So yes, it is your opportunity to grab it. In this, you will be getting 190 elements, including but not limited to the wonderful papers and all of the stamps, etc. Let me just inspire with you with a few more makes that you can create in this. And I will say that if any of these are taking your breath away, you will learn how to make the one that I'm showing you now in the magazine that you get included in your deal. Look at this one. I really love this one. This is going to be on page 66 of that magazine if you want to get it. You see that wonderful bunting? You could even put lettering on that if you wanted, couldn't you? Hey, this is a really snazzy one. I love this. This is a project you'll learn. Star shape. Shaker card. Isn't that cool? So it's a star-shaped shaker that you get in there, and it is a stand-up card that you get taught how to make. This again is in the booklet, page 45 to inspire you on that one. There is so much in this, and do you know what I love? That all of this is one box, but when you really separate them out, it looks so different, doesn't it? That almost looks like you've bought 1, 2, 3 different themed elements, right? And look at this one too. I've got to show you that one. Oh, that is just so magical. Hey, who's inspired by scrapbook pages? If you are, let me say to you that the Fish did a scrapbook page earlier on, but also that there are inspirations within the Craft Box 3 as well. Look at this wonderful wedding day piece. So there's absolutely loads to keep you entertained, and I don't just mean sort of, you know, craft, I do mean your 3D elements that you could really use to upcycle treats and much more. We are bringing all of that to you today. We worked out earlier on that the platinum price for 190 elements is 15 pence or 17 cents per element. I know, it is bonkers and well worth it, so seize the moment on that. Do you think we've got time to squeeze in another demo?
Well, what we're going to do, Becky, we're going, just for anyone that's not long joined us, we're just going to recap on what the Year of Craft is. I was going to say a world of craft then, because it is literally a world of craft,
yeah,
isn't it, in this one box. So we don't sell this anymore, so apologies. I'm not sure if it is going to come back, possibly not. But this is a 3-tiered system that came with a binder. And the binder then has all these different projects that you can see throughout here to craft with, and all the individual items to craft with are in your box. But as we go through, you can see we have different ones. Now this one is the Year of Crafts issue 1. Getting confused myself. This is issue 1.
Yes.
It's only just come back in, which means issue 2 we're still waiting to. So if you haven't come for or haven't begun your journey with the big box, don't worry, because you can then carry them on with the issue 1 that we've got in today and the issue 3. Now, what happens if you have got these the big box? You may have even forgotten that it comes with extra bolt-on boxes. So you're getting then your issue 1, which will go on top, then your issue 2, wherever you have that, and then our third one that we've got out the money, which is issue 3. There's still another 6 boxes that are coming out with this issue. So sorry, another three boxes, which make the 6 of these boxes, which are totally incredible. Now, what you are getting today though, if you haven't got any of the others and you don't want any of the others, you can still craft completely out of this box. So if I open up the drawer here, you'll see you're still getting your beautiful magazine, which shows you step-by-step inspiration of all different projects that you can make using all the items that are in the actual Year of Crafts box 3. So lots of different inspirations. It has that real party theme to it, which is why it's a celebration, and you're going to be able to craft lots of different ways. In the actual box itself, we just have the most amazing set of stamps. So your celebration stamps, we're getting all your words that you could think of for your celebration. So your happy anniversary, happy retirement, happy graduation, new baby. You're then getting those gorgeous floral stamps that we've just used, which look amazing. On top of that, you're getting a die set, your number die set. Now these on their own would be a lot of money to pay for a complete die set and your ordinals. Then you're getting those gorgeous border dies that you can use on all your different projects. They don't have a cutting edge down one of the sides, just on the other. You're then getting gorgeous templates to make your star shape, so for all your celebration stars. You've then got your bunting or pennants, as I know our American viewers feel like do no more than our American viewers call them pennants. I got my words twisted there.
We knew what you
We've
meant.
then got our pinwheels, we've got then our stencils, we've got like our ribbons in 3 different colours and 3 different sizes. We've got not 1 but 2 but 3 different packs and sizes of card blanks and envelopes. We've then got our different words that you can pop out and colour in, and then the last but not least, we have our gorgeous pattern papers and our block coloured cardstock. Honestly, it's an amazing box set.
Thank you so much for going through that, and thank you so much for all of our demos today. Just to let you know, we have had a winner through. Which one do you think's won?
Number 4?
Number 2.
Oh, the pretty
it was
card.
number 2, the floral.
Yeah, that was a really pretty card.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, so that is going to go towards our demo of the day. Thank you for that, the Fish. I'm going to let you know that with over 70% of stock gone on our last check, which was sort of 5 minutes ago, so not sure exactly where it is now, it is time to seize the moment if you do want to grab this. It is the Year of Craft. You do get the box. If you're brand new and you've never ever crafted before, what an amazing place to start. It really truly is. Let me just remind you, you're getting all of the treats in there you need to get going and plenty of inspiration as well. If you fancy more inspiration, how's about you join myself and the Fish back here in 2 hours, because we've got Monday Makers and we're going to be talking all about our pop-up scenes. We have also got the Ultimate Organisers and the Exploding Boxes as well. So it's going to be really wonderfully crafty. Thank you so much for joining us today for your launch day. Thanks for letting us know all of your favourite films and more. As I've said, we're going to be back with you in 2 hours, which is 7 p.m. UK time or 2 p.m. Eastern time. So you go, kick up your feet, relax for a bit. We'll see you back here in 2 hours. And don't forget, check out those baskets.